so these are the exercises, the warm-up exercises or the preparation for golf exercises that we're going to do. We're going to do 4 of these, and before we do anything, just to talk about, you must adopt the posture that you hit the golf ball in. Okay? So for me, holding a 7-iron, I'm going to adopt a posture where I squat in this position, so my weight's through my feet, my left foot's turned out, and my weight is through my feet. Okay, and from the side view that looks something like this, with my knees bent, my left foot turned out. I haven't got my head forwards, I've got it back. To check that, you can put a club down the back and make sure that your head, your thoracic spine and your lumbar spine all reach the shaft of the club. And then back into this position. So holding the position that you hit the golf ball in, then you do your first exercise, which is neck rotation. So in that position, all you do is look to the right and then to the left. Nice and easy. Trying to get as much rotation as you can. You can progress this if you want by adding what we call overpressure, and you just push with one hand and then the other. And just do it left and right. And if you find that one side is stiffer than the other, then just do more exercise or more stretching in that position. I do about 10, but don't be too religious about it. If you feel particularly stiff and you need to do 20, do 20. So that's the end of the first exercise. The second exercise, still in the posture, the position that you hit the ball in, okay, with your knees bent, your left foot turned out. You're going to rotate your spine and try to get as much movement as you can from your thoracic spine. Keep the arms straight so the movement comes from your thoracic spine. Let your head move, so you're trying to mimic what you would do in hitting a ball. And what you're trying to do is to warm it up. Okay, nice, easy speed. Think about what you're doing. Don't let your hips move when you do this. As you move that, what you don't want is your hips to move that way. You want to replicate the same action as when you hit the ball. So that's exercise 2. Exercise 3, in the same position, with your knees bent, your left foot turned out. You're going to rotate the hips, so you rotate forwards and back with your hips, keeping your feet still, so the movement, you're trying to get as much movement as you can from your lumbar spine. So I'll just show you that from the side angle. So from the side angle, turn, left foot turn out, adopt that posture, don't have your head forwards, and then you rotate your hips forwards and back, trying to get as much rotation as you can from your hips and the base of the spine. So when you come to hit that ball, there's nothing restricting you in your base of the spine. Okay, and then the final exercise, which is exercise 4, still in this posture, okay, with your legs bent, left foot slightly turned out. Okay, you're going to lift the club up above your head and side flex the spine one way and then the other way, still keeping in the posture that you would normally hit the ball. So don't do it standing up with your knees slightly bent. And again, you do 10 or 20, don't be too hung on about how many you do, as long as at the end of it you feel nicely stretched and prepared to hit your first shot, which will be fantastic after doing these exercises.